happens. So let's go and write the code that will make it happen. First of all, we need to go to our route folder. If you go to route folder, go to web. Let us see what we wrote here. The first number represents the user's ID. Second number represents the ref category ID. Okay, so the code is supposed to exist inside a function called refs that is inside this ref category file. So let's go find the ref category. It's inside app http controllers ref category. Now we need to create a function called ref public function index. Sorry, we'll call it refs, right? So I'm going to do request. So right now we can now do a lot of things. For instance, we can do input equal to request all. So we can now do dd. In Laravel, if you want to print something to the screen, you do dd input. We just want to be sure of what is contained inside the user underscore ID. Let's see if there's anything contained here when we visit this URL. So I'll come here and copy this URL, a random one. So what I'm expecting to see on the screen is a white screen with just one, the number 1 printed, because it should print the user ID there. So do that, paste and go. So a blank screen. Okay, so now it's telling us that this is not defined. Alright, so which means the request we tried to use didn't work. Now the solution would be easy to do user ID, and what's the next one? The other one is ref underscore category underscore ID. So if we now, we've passed in the two of them. If we now come here and do a dd, remove this. If we now come here and do a dd, what will happen? It will, let's see if it gives us exactly what we're looking for. We just need to see 1 on the screen. Okay, white screen. Which, if you look here, you see the number 1. You see, that's the number 1. And what do you observe? We didn't. Let's assume we didn't pass in this second option. The second parameter is ref category. Let's say it doesn't exist. Hit enter. It throws an error, and that error says too few arguments, because it's expecting all the time. This function, the way it is written now, expects that all the time there must be the two of the fields, the two of the items must be there. So let's make it optional. So we can now come and refresh. So it's now optional. You see, if you just add null equal to null, the two of them become optional. So the first thing we're going to do is, if there is no user ID, we should redirect to the login page. So I think we should do that in the next video. Now we have a function that processes